Hey everybody, Miss G here. So, I wanted to talk to you about today's assignment. You have to please excuse my guest room behind me, which is our laundry and junk room. I have to find a place where the kids can't find me so they can't interrupt me. Um, so, we're going to take a little bit of a break from ancient Greece today to talk about this time period that we are living through. So, we have talked in class before about sources and historians and people who study history. And whether you have realized it or not, we are living through what is going to someday be a huge piece of our history, and not just as Americans, but as global history of all the countries in the world. This is going to be one of those big things that people ask you about when you're older. Where were you? How old were you? What was it like? Um, you might have kids someday that have to do a report on it and come and ask you questions about what it was like to live through coronavirus, COVID 19. Um, we've talked about sources and primary sources, and the fact that as historians, we learn about things from the words and pictures and artwork, and all kinds of artifacts and things from time periods of the people that lived through it. So you and everything that you create, the work that you're doing for school, the pictures you're taking, the posts you're making on social media, all of that in 100 years will be primary sources for the COVID 19 pandemic of 2020. So today, I want you to create some kind of primary source about your experience during this time period that we're all living through right now. So you can do a video journal. I'm going to set up a Flipgrid page, or you could record, a video on your phone and send it to me that way if you want, through Google Classroom or email. Or you can all put it on the Flipgrid page. That would be nice for them to all be together for me. You could do a Google Doc and just write it as like a diary entry or a journal. You could write a poem. You could write a historical fiction story where you make up a story about somebody living through this time to show what it's actually like living through now. You could make a Google slide. You could include words, you could include pictures, you could include video. If you've got another creative avenue of the way you'd like to do this, if you want to do some animation, or if you want to build a Lego scene and explain what it shows, basically this is a history assignment, but it's a little bit of an ELA-ish kind of assignment too. So just be as creative as you want. If you're not sure if your idea would work, just, shoot me an email or a comment or something, and I will let you know. I will also be doing this. Haven't decided yet exactly what format I'm going to put mine in, but I'm going to do this as well, and I'll share mine with you guys when I have it finished. So I'm going to go ahead now and set up the Flipgrid page, but the rest of the stuff is kind of all up to you to decide how you want to do it. Flipgrid, Google Doc, Google Slide, some other format that you want to do works for me if it's something that you can do and also get to me digitally, whether that's sharing a file or sending something or however you can do that. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you later.